Some of it, I don't think a lot of people do, but some underestimate the news media's power. And if you do underestimate their power, you do so at your own peril. Because you watch the Herman Cain witch hunt, the two things that have happened. The media today is mad that he's still in there and that he's still smiling. The media is also mad that the women haven't come forward. They have been desperate to get these women. Politico has a story out there which basically is a clarion call in the last paragraph of the story. Please come forward. It's the next thing we need. They're begging the women to come forward. The women don't want to come forward from what I have been able to glean. They're mad that Herman Cain's still out there smiling. They're mad that he has not been disqualified. They're mad that he's still a viable candidate. This was supposed to be over by the end of the day yesterday. Particularly, they are stunned that, in their view, Herman can go change his story throughout the day, i.e. be inconsistent, and still survive this. And they are really ticked at me and others who are defending Herman Cain. They have assumed that we must really want Herman Cain to be the Republican nominee. Otherwise, we wouldn't be defending him. And they have no clue why he's being defended. It's not about securing him the nomination. For any of you in the drive-bys who care, it's simply this. We are not going to stand by idly and watch you try to take out another one of our own. You never turn this kind of reporting on people like Barack Obama. You never turn this kind of reporting around on Bill Clinton. You never engage in this kind of news coverage, reporting, character assassination of people in the Democrat Party. We have no choice. We have our intelligence guided by experience in these matters. But there are some, even on our side. I've done the usual perusal of conservative media, and there are plenty on our side who think Cain's a boob and he ought to quit. That this is it's bringing disfavor on the whole field and on the whole party. And there's got to be something there, or Politico wouldn't have run with this. They got to, those are the outlets not geared up for the fight. Those are the outlets, our own conservative media outlets, who don't think there's a fight. There's just the political game going on. And once one of our people's tainted, day's finished, because they think the drive-bys determine who lives and dies in a political sense. And as I watch this witch hunt of Herman Cain, I'm reminded once again that whether they can do it or not, the media clearly believe that they can make or destroy any political candidate they choose. They do believe that. They do believe they can make or destroy anybody they choose. Now, they can in one circumstance, and that is if they have been responsible for making that person, then they can destroy that person. If the media has had no role in someone's success, then the odds of the media taking somebody out without any evidence and with a bunch of baseless charges is practically nil. But if you are the kind of person in entertainment, politics, the field of celebrity, what have you, if your fame, if your presumed and assumed success owes exclusively to what the media has said about you, then you're vulnerable. They can take you out. Like Anthony Weiner. If you are somebody because the media says you're somebody, not because you really are. If you're Kim Kardashian, if they wanted to, they could take her out yesterday, be done with her forever. Same with Paris Hilton. They don't want to because it's too entertaining. Too much fun. Weren't you heartbroken? 72 days. Gave it their all. What's her name? Kim? Kim Kardashian and the substitute basketball player. Once the football player, Reggie Bush. Once he said no more, then she found the basketball guy. 72 days, gone. But it was a valiant effort. They gave it everything they had. Even tried moving. I saw this guy carrying boxes in and out. So, well, pictures of it. I wasn't there. Where does she come up to on Humphreys? Well, now that, if you want to demonstrate that could, that's much lower on the gesture trajectory than the chin. where Kim Kardashian came up to on Chris Humphries, a basketball player. Yeah. You might have something there, but that's not what Herman Cain did. He went to the chin. So the media, if they make you, they can break you. If they don't make you, it's not going to stop them from trying to break you, but it's going to be more difficult for them to do so. Now, before the alternative media, there wasn't a question. If they wanted to destroy somebody, it was over. And in fact, that's how you made a name for yourself in journalism. Pick out some local level, state level, pick out somebody and destroy them. That was a resume enhancement, especially if they were powerful. They couldn't be Democrat powerful. You note the treatment John Corzine's getting. John Corzine, Enron times 10. John Corzine, former senator, former Goldman Sachs CEO, former governor of New Jersey, had his own private financial firm that basically took money from the firm and put it in his own pocket. It's malfeasance on a near record level. You know what the Democrats are saying today? Is the media saying, gee, how can a guy so smart make such a big mistake? Now, you change his name to Ken Lay, and Enron, they're going to drive him to commit suicide. With Corzine, an accredited favored Democrat, gosh, how could such a smart guy make such a mistake? It wasn't a mistake. It was a purposeful, willful attempt at breaking the law. What do you expect? A guy that left New Jersey $8 billion in debt? Some whatever budget deficit? What do you expect here? At any rate, the media, in addition to believing they could take somebody out, they also believe that they can make anybody, no matter how unqualified, into a viable candidate. And we know they can because we see Obama. They took somebody who was not qualified. He not just unqualified, he was the least qualified. He's still, after 3 years, he's still the least qualified guy in any room he walks into. But they made him into a viable candidate, even a messiah. You can't doubt that they can do that. At the same token, if they wanted to, they've made Obama. If they wanted to take Obama out, they could. They could do it because he is the pure product of the media.